Did you know that there's a profound spiritual reason why you, Virgo, are watching this video right now, just days before Christmas? What if I told you that the coming weeks before this sacred date represent a window of unique opportunities that the universe has prepared especially for your sign? It's no coincidence that you're here at this moment. The cosmos is sending you a direct message, and I'm going to show you exactly what needs to be done before Christmas arrives. Virgo, you who always worry about doing everything right, who plan every detail of your life, who dedicate yourself tirelessly to others, need to understand something very important now. This period before Christmas is not just about external preparations, about buying gifts or decorating the house. There is a deep spiritual preparation that the universe is asking of you, and if you don't do these 12 specific things before Christmas, you may miss essential transformations that are ready to enter your life. In this video, I will reveal the 12 spiritual actions that every Virgo needs to complete before Christmas arrives. These are practices that will align you with the blessings that are already on their way, that will cleanse old energies that still hold you back, and that will prepare the ground for the new year to arrive with all the transformative power you deserve. Each of these actions carries a specific power, and when you complete them all, you will feel a profound change happening within you. Stay until the end because the last thing on the list is the most powerful of all, the one that will energetically seal the entire renewal process you so desperately need. Let's begin right now because time is passing and Christmas is approaching. First thing, forgive those who hurt you this year. Virgo, I know how your perfectionist heart works. When someone disappoints you, when someone doesn't meet your expectations, when someone hurts you, you keep it deep inside. You don't forget. You analyze it, mentally relive the situation, try to understand what happened, and often you keep dwelling on that hurt for months, even years. But I need to tell you something very serious now. If you don't forgive the people who hurt you this year before Christmas arrives, you will carry that energetic weight into the next cycle. And that will block blessings that are already ready to enter your life. Forgiveness isn't about saying what was done to you was right. It's not about pretending it didn't hurt. It's not about trusting the person who betrayed or disappointed you again. True forgiveness is about freeing yourself from that emotional prison. It's about releasing the weight you carry in your chest every time you remember that situation. It's about returning to the universe the responsibility of doing justice, because you don't need to carry that burden alone. When you forgive, you're not doing the person who hurt you a favor. You're freeing yourself. The universe observes every movement of your heart, Virgo. And there is a very clear spiritual law about this. When you hold on to hurt, resentment, anger, you are creating an energetic barrier around yourself. This barrier prevents good things from entering. It prevents the right people from getting close. It prevents opportunities from finding you. It's as if you were living inside an invisible dome, and outside are all the blessings waiting to enter. But they can't because you locked the door with the key of resentment. Before Christmas, you need to do a deep spiritual exercise. Take a piece of paper and a pen. Sit in a quiet place where no one will interrupt you. Take a few deep breaths and connect with your heart. Now write down the name of each person who hurt you this year. It doesn't matter if it was a small or big hurt. Write everything down. Next to each name, briefly write what happened. Then read each situation aloud and say with conviction, I forgive you not for what you did, but for my own peace. I release you and I release myself from this pain. May the universe do justice because I choose peace. When you're finished, tear the paper into very small pieces. If you can, burn them safely, symbolizing the transmutation of this energy. If you can't burn them, throw the pieces in the trash and then wash your hands, symbolizing energetic cleansing. This simple but powerful act will open portals of blessings in your life. You will feel a lightness you haven't felt in months. And the most incredible thing, the right people will start appearing in your path soon after you do this, because you have opened up energetic space for them. Christmas represents renewal, the birth of something new and hope. But how will you receive the new if you're still clinging to the old? How will you celebrate rebirth if you're still tied to the pains of the past? This first action is fundamental, Virgo. Don't skip it. Don't leave it for later. Do it this week before more days pass. Because every day you carry resentment is a day you lose in peace, in joy, in fulfillment. And you deserve to live lightly. You deserve to live freely. Forgiveness is the first step towards your true liberation. Second thing, organize and deep clean your house. Now let's talk about something that resonates directly with your Virgo essence, but in a way you may never have thought of before. You know you like organization, cleanliness, having everything in its proper place. But what I'm about to reveal goes beyond the physical. There's a deep spiritual connection between the state of your home and the state of your life. And before Christmas, you need to do a cleansing that's not just material, but energetic and spiritual. Your home is a direct reflection of what's happening inside you. When you look around and see clutter, accumulated objects, things you haven't used in years, clothes that no longer fit, scattered papers, you're looking at an energetic map of your inner life. Every object you keep unnecessarily represents an attachment. Every cluttered drawer represents unprocessed emotions. Every dusty corner represents areas of your life that you've been neglecting. And all of this needs to be cleaned up before Christmas. The universe cannot bring new things into a house that is already full. It cannot bring new relationships if you still hold on to gifts and mementos from past loves that hurt you. It cannot bring prosperity if your closets are overflowing with old things that block the flow of energy. It cannot bring health if the environment where you sleep is energetically charged. So, Virgo, this second action is about creating space. Physical space and energetic space so that the new can enter. Start with your bedroom, which is the most energetically important room in the house. It's where you spend hours sleeping, where you are most vulnerable, where your spirit leaves your body during sleep to recover and receive spiritual guidance. Take everything out from under the bed. Nothing should be stored under the bed because it blocks the flow of energy while you sleep. Wash all the sheets, pillowcases, and blankets. If possible, hang them out to dry in the sun, because the sun has a spiritual cleansing power that goes beyond what you can imagine. Open your closet and be honest with yourself. How many clothes in there haven't you worn in over a year? How many items do you keep hoping to lose or gain weight? How many things do you keep because you feel guilty about spending money on them? Virgo, every piece of clothing you don't wear is trapping energy that could be circulating. Separate everything that no longer fits, that doesn't make you feel good, that doesn't represent who you are today. Donate, sell, give away, but get it out of your house. As you do this, visualize, I release the old to receive the new. I create space for the blessings that are coming. Now go to the other rooms. In the kitchen, check the expiration dates of everything. Throw away expired food, old spices, broken or chipped utensils. Every broken object in your house represents broken energy in your life. It's not superstition, it's an energetic law. If a plate has a crack, if a glass is chipped, if a pan is dented beyond use, discard it. In the living room, look at the decorative objects. Are there things there that you no longer like? Are there gifts you received that never suited you? Take everything out. Leave only what brings you joy, what has positive meaning, what elevates your energy. The bathroom is another crucial point. Throw away expired beauty products, old medications, and cosmetics you don't use. Thoroughly clean the drains because clogged drains symbolize repressed emotions. Keep the toilet lid always closed because the energy of prosperity can escape through the drain and the toilet bowl. Place plants or natural elements in the bathroom if possible to balance the energy of water that can drain your blessings. After cleaning and organizing everything, perform a complete smudging of the house. Use rosemary, rue, or any cleansing herb you have access to. Start from the back of the house towards the front door, visualizing that all negative energy, all envy, all bad thoughts directed at you are being expelled. Open windows while smudging so that these energies leave and new energies enter. If you cannot perform smudging, use incense or sprinkle water with coarse salt in all corners. Finish by throwing coarse salt down the drains and flushing, asking that all bad things be carried away. This deep cleansing isn't just about hygiene, Virgo. It's about energetic renewal. It's about you declaring to the universe that you're ready to receive the new, that you no longer want to carry the weight of the past, that you deserve to live in an environment that uplifts you, that energizes you, that makes you feel good. When you're finished, you'll feel an immediate difference. The house will seem lighter, you'll breathe better, you'll sleep more soundly, and blessings will begin to flow more easily into your life. If this message resonated with your zodiac sign, trust me, it's no coincidence. When the universe wants to speak to you, it sends exactly the right signal, and you're here because you needed to hear this today. Your contribution as a subscriber or member is what keeps these messages alive, messages that touch, awaken, and transform lives. And if this video made sense to you, leave your birth date in the comments. Now let's continue with our video. Third thing, make a gratitude list for everything that happened this year. Virgo, I know you have a natural tendency to focus on what went wrong, what needs improvement, what you still need to achieve. Your analytical mind is always looking for problems to solve, always identifying what can be done better. But before Christmas, you need to do an exercise that will completely transform your energetic vibration. You need to make a deep gratitude list for everything that happened this year. And when I say everything, I mean literally everything, including the things you consider bad. There's a spiritual truth that few understand. Everything that happens in your life has a greater purpose. That job loss that seemed like the end of the world may have been the universe's protection, pulling you away from a place where you were going to get sick. That relationship that ended and left you heartbroken may have been the liberation from someone who was preventing you from finding your true love. That illness that scared you may have been the necessary warning for you to take better care of yourself. That financial loss may have been the lesson that will make you truly prosper in the future. Everything, absolutely everything, has a reason for being. But gratitude doesn't just work on a rational level. It works on a vibrational level. When you express genuine gratitude, you raise your energy frequency. And when your frequency rises, you begin to attract experiences and opportunities that are at that same high frequency. It's a universal law. So before Christmas, you're going to do this powerful exercise that will reprogram your energy to receive even more blessings. Grab a nice notebook, preferably a new one that you'll dedicate solely to this. On the first page, write in large letters, "Everything I experienced this year had a divine purpose." Now start listing. Divide your list into categories if you want. Health, family, work, finances, relationships, personal growth. In each category, write at least 5 things you are grateful for. But here's the secret. Don't write superficially. Don't just write, "I'm grateful for my family." Be specific. "I'm grateful for the hug my mother gave me when I was sad. I'm grateful for the dinner I shared with my siblings and we laughed until our stomachs hurt. I'm grateful that my son passed his school year." Include even the difficulties in the list, but rewrite them from the perspective of gratitude. "I am grateful for the financial crisis that taught me to value every penny and to be wiser with money. I am grateful for the end of the relationship that showed me how much I need to love myself first. I am grateful for the illness that made me value my health and change my habits." When you do this, you are not denying the pain you felt. You are acknowledging the growth that came through that pain. You are honoring your entire journey, not just the happy moments. Write also about small things that you don't normally even notice. "I am grateful for having woken up every day this year. I am grateful for having food on my table. I am grateful for having a roof over my head. I am grateful for my eyes that allow me to see the beauty of the world. I am grateful for my legs that take me where I need to go." It seems simple, but when you list these basic things that so many people don't have, you begin to realize how blessed you already are. How much you already have. How much life has already given you. After writing your list, and it should have at least 50 items, choose a special moment before Christmas to read everything aloud. It can be alone in your room, in a place in nature that you enjoy, or during a quiet moment in your home. Read each item slowly, feeling the gratitude in your heart. And with each item say aloud, "Thank you, thank you, thank you." Repeat 3 times for each item on your list. This act of verbalizing gratitude is incredibly powerful. What will happen after this is almost magical, Virgo. You will begin to notice blessings that have always been there but you didn't see. You will start attracting more good things because you will be vibrating at the frequency of abundance and not scarcity. People will start treating you better because you will be emanating a different energy. Opportunities will appear because you will have your eyes open to perceive them. Gratitude is like a magnet for miracles. The more you practice it, the more things to be grateful for appear in your life. And there's more. When you express gratitude for what you already have, you are telling the universe, "I recognize your blessings, I value what I have received, I am ready to receive even more." And the universe always gives more to those who value what they have already received. It is one of the most powerful spiritual laws that exist. So don't skip this third action. It may seem simple, but it carries immense transformative power. Make your gratitude list before Christmas and prepare to see miracles happen in your life. Fourth thing, reconnect with someone you drifted apart from without a strong reason. Virgo, you know how it is. Life goes on, routines take over, work consumes your time, worries occupy your mind, and without realizing it, you drift apart from people who were once important to you. It wasn't a fight. It wasn't a deep hurt. It was just life pushing you in different directions, and you, being practical as you are, simply let that connection cool down. But before Christmas, you need to reconnect with at least one of those people. And I'm going to explain why this is so spiritually important. There are people who cross our path for a reason. It's not chance. It's not coincidence. It's divine purpose. Some people enter our lives to teach us something, others to help us through a difficult time, still others to keep us company during a specific phase of our journey. And when we distance ourselves from these people without resolving things, without properly closing cycles, without honoring the importance they had, we create a kind of energetic void. It's like leaving a story unfinished. It's like having a knot that was never untied, and that weighs on you even if you don't consciously realize it. Before Christmas, pick up your phone. Look at your contact list. Also look at your social media. Look for that person you used to talk to all the time and who suddenly stopped. That childhood friend who disappeared from your life. That cousin you were close to and then drifted apart. That old coworker who understood you like few others. Feel in your heart who the universe is showing you now. Someone will come to mind strongly. Pay attention to that feeling. Now comes the part that might seem difficult for you, Virgo, because it involves vulnerability. You're going to send a message to this person. It doesn't need to be long. It doesn't need to be elaborate. But it needs to be genuine. Something like, "Hi, I was thinking about you today and felt I needed to talk. Life took its course and I ended up drifting apart. But I wanted you to know that the memories I have of you are special. I hope you're doing well." Simple as that. No expectations. No demands. Just acknowledging the importance of that connection. What happens next might surprise you. Some people will respond immediately, happy that you took the first step. Others may take longer, but they will respond. And some may not respond at all, and that's okay too. The important thing isn't the response. The important thing is that you honor that connection, that you consciously close the cycle, that you recognize that that person had value in your life. This act in itself has enormous healing power. Because here's the spiritual truth behind it, Virgo. When you genuinely reconnect with someone from the past, you're healing a part of yourself that was stuck in that time. You're integrating memories and experiences that were scattered in your personal timeline. You're telling your soul, "I honor every phase of my journey. I value every person who walked with me, even if only for a short time." And that brings a sense of completeness that's hard to explain, but you will feel it. Furthermore, there's a very real possibility that this reconnection will open doors you never imagined. That person might be exactly where in life they can help you with something you need right now. Or you might be the help they needed. The universe works in mysterious ways, and when you open yourself to reconnect, you're opening yourself to divine synchronicities. How many stories are there of people who reconnected after years and it completely changed their lives? Countless. But even if nothing concrete comes from this reconnection, the value lies in the gesture itself. It lies in having the courage to be vulnerable, to admit that you miss someone, to recognize the importance of the other person, to honor the human bonds that form the tapestry of your existence. Christmas is a time for unity, for reconnection, for remembering that no one walks alone in this life. We are all part of an invisible network of affections and shared experiences. So don't let this fourth action pass you by, Virgo. Choose one person, at least one, and make that reconnection move before Christmas. It doesn't matter how much time has passed. It doesn't matter if you think the person might have forgotten you. It doesn't matter if you feel insecure about how you'll be received. What matters is that you are honoring your own journey and the people who were part of it. And when you do that, something inside you heals. Something is completed. Something is set free. And you become lighter, more whole, more ready for the new cycle that is coming. Fifth thing. Plan an act of kindness for someone in need. Now let's get into something that will deeply touch your Virgo heart. You were born to serve, to help, to make a difference in the lives of others. But often you do this almost automatically, without realizing the immense spiritual power that exists in the act of giving. Before Christmas, you need to plan and execute a genuine act of kindness for someone in need. And I'm not talking about something superficial. I'm talking about something that will truly touch someone's life. There is a spiritual law that many know but few understand in depth. It is the law of sowing and reaping. Everything you plant, you reap multiplied. Not in the same form, not necessarily from the same person, but the universe always gives back. Always. When you help someone in need, when you alleviate the suffering of another human being, when you extend a hand to someone who has fallen, you are planting seeds of blessings that will germinate in your own life in ways you can't even imagine. But there's an important detail here, Virgo. Kindness needs to be genuine. It can't be for show. It can't be to feel superior. It can't be out of social obligation or to feed your ego. It has to come from the heart. It has to be the kind of help you offer without expecting recognition, without wanting to be praised, without needing everyone to know what you did. The most spiritually powerful kindness is the kind you practice in silence, where only you and the universe know. So how are you going to do this before Christmas? First, look around you. Is there someone in your family who is going through financial difficulties and may be worried about the holidays? Do you have an elderly neighbor who lives alone and may not even have anyone to celebrate with? Do you know someone who recently lost their job and is in a difficult situation? Is there a charity in your city that serves children or people in vulnerable situations? Open the eyes of your heart and you will see opportunities to help everywhere. Now choose a specific action. It could be putting together a complete food and hygiene basket and delivering it to a family you know in need. It could be buying a Christmas present for a child whose parents can't afford one. It could be paying an overdue bill for someone whose service is about to be cut off. It could be preparing a special meal and taking it to someone who lives alone. It could be donating good clothes, not the old ones you were going to throw away, but those that are still in excellent condition. It could be dedicating a few hours of your time to keeping company with someone who is lonely. The important thing is that it be something meaningful, something that will truly make a difference to the person who receives it. And when you do this, do it in the most humble way possible. Don't take a picture to post. Don't tell everyone. Don't expect effusive thanks. Just do it. Let that act of love remain between you, the person who received it, and the universe. Because that's how energy circulates in its purest and most powerful form. Do you know what will happen next, Virgo? You will feel a joy in your heart that cannot be compared to any material joy. It's the joy of knowing that you were an instrument of relief for someone, that you were the answer to someone's prayer, that you were a blessing in someone's life. And this feeling will transform you from within. It will remind you of what really matters in life. It will reconnect you with the greater purpose of your existence. Furthermore, when you practice pure-hearted kindness, you activate a kind of spiritual protection in your life. It's as if you become enveloped in a light that wards off negative energies, blocks envy, and dissolves spiritual attacks. It's not superstition. It's an energetic law. Those who frequently practice good deeds live protected in a way that those who don't will never understand. Bad things simply don't reach you with the same force. Problems are solved more easily. Doors open faster. And then there's the issue of abundance. Many people complain that they don't prosper, that money doesn't come their way, that opportunities don't appear. But when you look at these people's lives, they never help anyone. They live only for themselves. They accumulate, hoard, retain. And thus they block the flow of abundance. Because abundance is a river that needs to flow. When you give, you create space to receive. When you withhold, you interrupt the flow. It's that simple. So before Christmas, commit to this fifth action. Plan something real, something concrete, something that will effectively help someone in need. And then watch the miracles happen in your own life. Observe how things begin to fall into place in inexplicable ways. Observe how solutions appear for problems that seemed unsolvable. Observe how you feel lighter, happier, more connected to something greater than yourself. Because that's what genuine kindness does. It not only transforms the life of the receiver, but primarily the life of the giver. Sixth thing. Fast from complaining for 7 days. Virgo, the time has come to talk about something that may be sabotaging your life without you realizing it. Your words. Your thoughts. Your complaints. Yes, I know you'll think you don't complain that much, but stop and observe honestly. How many times a day do you talk about what's not good? How many times do you point out problems? How many times do you express dissatisfaction with the people around you, with your job, with your financial situation, with the country, with the weather, with the traffic? If you really pay attention, you'll be shocked by the amount. And why is this so serious spiritually? Because every word that comes out of your mouth carries energy. Every thought you nurture creates a vibration. And when you constantly complain, you are constantly emitting a frequency of dissatisfaction, of lack, of negativity. And the universe, which doesn't judge, which only responds to the frequency you emit, gives you back more situations to complain about. It's a vicious cycle that keeps you trapped in a reality you don't want, but that you yourself are creating with your words and thoughts. Before Christmas, you will undertake a powerful spiritual exercise that few dare to do. A 7-day fast from complaining. 7 days without complaining about absolutely anything. Not aloud, not even in your mind. Every time you notice a complaining thought arising, you will consciously transform it into gratitude or acceptance. It seems simple, but it is one of the most difficult challenges you can set for yourself. Let me give you a practical example of how it works. You wake up and it's raining. Your first thought might be, "What a horrible day, this rain is going to ruin everything I had planned." That's complaining. Now transform that into, "How good that it's raining, nature needs this water, and I can take advantage of it to spend more time at home doing things I always put off." See the difference? The situation is the same, but the way you relate to it changes completely. And this change changes your energy, which changes your vibration, which changes your reality. Another example. You're going to work and the traffic is terrible. Automatic thought. "This traffic is hell, I hate this city, I waste hours of my life stuck here." Pure complaining. Transform it. "I'm going to use this time in traffic to listen to that audio I wanted to hear, or to think about solutions to pending issues, or simply to breathe and meditate." Again, same situation, different response, different energy, different result. During these 7 days of fasting from complaining, you also can't speak ill of anyone. No criticizing other people's behavior, judging their choices, or gossiping about people's lives. Because all of that is a disguised form of complaining. It's you projecting your dissatisfaction outward. And every time you do that, you're feeding the dark side of your own energy. You're connecting with low frequencies that pull you down. It's going to be difficult, Virgo. Especially for you, with your tendency to want everything to be just right, to be perfect. Your critical mind will constantly want to point out flaws. It will want to analyze what's wrong. It will want to complain. But every time you resist this impulse and choose gratitude, choose acceptance, choose silence when you have nothing good to say, you will be strengthening a very important spiritual muscle, the muscle of positive resilience. And do you know what will happen during those 7 days? You'll start noticing good things you never noticed before. You'll begin to perceive small blessings that were always there but you ignored because you were busy complaining. You'll start attracting more positive people because your energy will be different. You'll start having ideas and insights you didn't have before because your mind will be cleaner, clearer, more receptive. There's more. The people around you will notice the difference. They'll realize you're different, lighter, more pleasant to be around, and they'll want to be closer to you. Opportunities will start to arise because you'll be emanating an energy of solutions, not problems. Because people, consciously or not, distance themselves from those who only complain and get closer to those who radiate positivity. To help you with this challenge, use a simple technique. Put a bracelet or elastic band on your wrist. Every time you realize you've complained, either in thought or word, switch the elastic band to the other wrist. This physical act will help you become aware of how many times you complain without realizing it. At first, you can change the elastic band 10-20 times a day. But as the days go by, reduce the frequency. And when you manage to go a whole day without needing to change the elastic band, you will feel an enormous inner victory. This fast from complaining isn't about denying life's real problems. It's about changing your relationship with them. It's about understanding that complaining solves nothing, only worsens your energy and attracts more of the same. It's about taking control of your internal and external narrative. It's about becoming the master of your thoughts and words, instead of being a slave to them. And when you do that, when you live a whole week without complaining, you'll never be the same person again. You will have experienced a level of peace and personal power that you'll want to keep forever. 7th thing. Write a letter to your future self. This 7th action is one of the most powerful and transformative you will take before Christmas, Virgo. You will write a letter, but not just any letter. It's a letter to yourself dated a year in the future. It's a letter written as if it were already December of next year, looking back at everything you have achieved, experienced, and become during this year that is about to begin. And this letter has a power of manifestation that will surprise you. The universe responds to clarity. When you have a clear vision of what you want to create, who you want to become, you are sending a crystal clear signal to the quantum field of possibilities. And this field begins to organize situations, people, and opportunities to transform that vision into reality. But most people never do this. They live on autopilot, reacting to what happens, without ever consciously directing their energy to create the life they desire. So grab a nice piece of paper, or open a document on your computer if you prefer, and start writing. Date the letter as if it were December of next year. And write in the first person in the past tense, as if everything you want has already happened. For example, "Dear me, today is December, and when I look back on this past year, I am thrilled with everything I have accomplished. I got that dream job I always wanted. My health improved, and today I feel more energetic than ever. My relationship blossomed in ways I never imagined possible. My financial situation has completely changed." Write in detail. Don't limit yourself. Don't be too realistic. Don't let the practical and critical side of your Virgo mind hold you back. In this letter, you have permission to dream big, to imagine the best possible version of the coming year, to allow yourself to desire everything your heart truly wants, even if it seems impossible now. Because the impossible is only what hasn't yet found its way. And when you write as if it has already happened, you are opening that path in the energetic field. Write about all areas of your life. Health. How is your body, your energy, your disposition? Relationships. How are your family, romantic, and friendship connections? Work. What are you doing professionally? How do you feel about your work? Finances. What is your financial situation? How do you handle money now? Personal growth. What kind of person have you become? What fears have you overcome? What new habits have you developed? Spirituality. How is your connection with the divine, your inner peace, your faith? But don't just write about external achievements. Write about who you've become internally. Write about the peace you feel, about the confidence you've developed, about the self-love you've cultivated, about the wisdom you've gained, about the gratitude you experience. Because internal transformations are even more important than external ones. They create the foundation for external transformations to happen and be sustained. While writing, feel the emotions. Don't write mechanically. Really get into the feeling of what it would be like to have everything you are describing. How would you feel waking up every day in that reality? What emotions would you experience? This emotional connection with the vision of the future is what gives it the power to manifest. Because the universe doesn't just respond to thoughts. It responds primarily to feelings. When you feel as if you already have it, you attract it. After writing the entire letter, read it aloud. Read slowly, feeling each word. And while you read, visualize everything happening. See the images in your mind. Feel the sensations in your body. Allow yourself to experience that reality for a few minutes as if it were already your present reality. This visualization exercise activates areas of your brain and nervous system that begin to prepare you internally to live that reality. Now comes an important part. Keep this letter in a special place. It could be in a sealed envelope inside a drawer. It could be in a special folder on your computer. Put a reminder in your calendar to open and read this letter again exactly 1 year from now. And then simply let it go. Trust that the universe has received your message. Trust that the process is underway. Don't keep checking the letter all the time. Don't keep doubting whether it will work out. Just live your life doing your part. And let the universe do its part. Throughout the year, whenever you make decisions, ask yourself, is this decision bringing me closer to or further away from the person I described in the letter? Is this path leading me to the reality I envisioned? Use the letter as an internal compass for your choices, and you will see that you naturally begin to make different choices, more aligned with the vision you created. And when December of next year arrives and you open that letter to read it, you'll be surprised. Some things will have manifested exactly as you wrote. Others in different ways, but equally good or even better. Some may not have happened yet, but you'll see how much you've progressed in that direction. And most importantly, you'll realize how much you've changed, how much you've grown, how much closer you've come to the person you wanted to be. This letter is an act of faith, Virgo. It's you declaring to the universe that you trust in your life's potential, that you believe good things can happen, that you deserve to live the best version of your existence. And when you do this with a sincere heart, the universe conspires to help you. Portals open. Synchronicities happen. The impossible finds its way to become possible. 8th thing. Disconnect from social media for 3 days. Now let's talk about something that might seem simple, but will be more challenging than you imagine, Virgo. Before Christmas, you need to fast for 3 full days from social media. No opening social media apps. No scrolling through other people's lives. No comparing your life to the edited and filtered lives people show online. 3 days of digital silence to reconnect with your essence, with your real life, with what truly matters. Why is this so spiritually important? Because social media is stealing something precious from you: your presence, your attention, your vital energy. Every time you pick up your phone and start scrolling through that endless screen, you're donating your energy to emptiness. You're wasting minutes, hours that you'll never get back. You're filling your mind with information about other people's lives while neglecting your own. You're creating anxiety by comparing yourself to people you don't even really know. Furthermore, social media creates an illusion of connection while actually distancing you from real connections. You think you're connected to many people because you have hundreds or thousands of followers or online friends, but how many of them really know you? How many would be by your side during a difficult time? How many call you to see how you are? The truth is that most online connections are superficial, empty, and without substance. And the more time you spend on them, the less time you have to cultivate real deep connections that nourish your soul. There's also the energy aspect. When you're on social media, you're exposed to the energies of thousands of people. Energies of envy when someone looks at your life negatively. Energies of comparison when you look at other people's lives and feel inferior. Energies of anger and arguments because social networks are full of conflicts and disagreements. Energies of sadness because many people use social networks to vent their problems. All of this enters your energy field without you realizing it, leaving you feeling heavy, tired, and anxious. So, choose 3 specific days before Christmas to do this digital fast. It can be 3 consecutive days or 3 alternating days, whichever works best for you. On the first day when you wake up, don't pick up your phone to check social media. In fact, here's a valuable tip. Remove apps from your phone's home screen. Put them in a hidden folder. Or even better, uninstall them temporarily. This will make it harder for you to access them automatically without even thinking. What will you do with the time you normally spend on social media? Oh Virgo, so many things. You'll read that book that's been on your nightstand for months. You'll have a real face-to-face conversation with someone you love. You'll prepare a meal calmly, savoring the pleasure of cooking. You'll take a walk observing the nature around you, listening to the sounds of the real world. You'll sit in silence and simply be with yourself, something you probably haven't done in a long time. First, it will be difficult. You will feel anxious, an almost physical urge to grab your phone and see what's happening. You will fear missing something important. Thoughts like, what if someone texted me? What if there's some important news? What if they're talking about me? Take a deep breath and remember, everything that is truly important will continue to be important after 3 days. Nothing essential is lost in 3 days away from social media. And do you know what will happen during those 3 days? You'll start to notice how much calmer your mind becomes without that constant barrage of information. You'll sleep better because you haven't filled your mind with stimuli before bed. You'll wake up more refreshed because you won't start the day checking what everyone else is doing. You'll have more creative ideas because your mind will have space to process its own thoughts instead of reacting to other people's thoughts. You'll also realize how much you were living on autopilot. How many times a day you picked up your phone unnecessarily, just out of habit. How many precious moments you were missing because your eyes were glued to the screen. How many conversations you weren't truly paying attention to because you were thinking about checking notifications. This awareness will be uncomfortable at first, but it's liberating. Because you can't change what you don't realize. At the end of the 3 days, take an honest look back. How was this experience? Did you truly miss social media? Or just the habit? Did you notice any improvement in your mood, anxiety, or sleep quality? Were you able to be more present in your activities and relationships? And now that you have access again, how do you want to use social media going forward? Will you continue using it the same way? Or will you establish healthy boundaries? This 8th action isn't about demonizing social media. It's about you reclaiming your power over it. It's about you consciously deciding when and how you're going to use it instead of being used by it. It's about you protecting your energy, your peace, your presence. Because these are the most valuable things you have. And you can't keep giving them away for free to algorithms that only want your attention to sell you things and keep you addicted. 9th thing. Create a year-end closing ritual. Virgo, now let's talk about something deeply meaningful. A year-end closing ritual. I'm not talking about parties, superficial celebrations, or fireworks. I'm talking about a sacred moment, just for you. where you will consciously close the cycle of one year and prepare to open the cycle of the new one. This ritual has immense spiritual power when done with true intention. Why are rituals important? Because we, as human beings, need milestones. We need moments that separate one time from another. Without rituals, one day merges into another. One year ends and another begins without a conscious transition. And when we live like that, on autopilot, we lose the ability to direct our energy, to make conscious choices about who we want to be and what we want to create. Rituals take us out of autopilot and place us in the sacred. So, before Christmas or shortly after, but before the new year, you're going to create your personal closing ritual. Choose a specific day. Block out a few hours just for that. It can't be rushed, it can't be between other tasks. It has to be dedicated, sacred time just for you. Turn off your cell phone. Let the people you live with know that you don't want to be interrupted. Create a special atmosphere. You can light candles, you can put on some soft instrumental music, you can burn incense. The important thing is to create an atmosphere different from your daily routine. Begin the ritual by reflecting on the year. Take your calendar or planner and go through each month, remembering what happened. January, what did you experience? February, what experiences marked you? March, what challenges did you face? Continue like this until December. Write everything down. The happy moments, the difficult ones, the achievements, the losses, the lessons learned, the mistakes, the successes. Everything is part of your journey and deserves to be honored. Next, make 2 lists. The first list is of everything you want to let go of in this year that is ending. Fears you no longer want to carry. Limiting beliefs that you've realized are holding you back. Toxic relationships you need to let go of. Bad habits you want to abandon. Resentments you're ready to release. Write everything down in detail. This is your release list. The second list is for everything you want to take into the new year. Lessons you've learned. Strengths you've discovered you have. Special people who have come into your life. Good habits you've developed. Qualities you've noticed and want to strengthen even further. This is your list of gratitude and celebration. Now comes the physical part of the ritual, which is extremely important because it involves your body in the process, not just your mind. Take the release list and read each item aloud. With each item say, I release you, I thank you for the lesson, but I no longer take you with me. After reading everything, if possible, safely burn this list in a metal or ceramic container. If you cannot burn it, tear it into very small pieces and throw it away, preferably outside your home. The act of physically destroying this list symbolizes the energetic destruction of these patterns in your life. Now take the gratitude and celebration list. Read each item aloud, but this time with emotion, joy, pride, and gratitude. Celebrate each achievement, each lesson learned, each special person. After reading, keep this list in a special place. A year later, you will read it again and be surprised at how much you have grown. Now take an herbal bath or a bath with coarse salt. If you have a bathtub, fill it with warm water and add coarse salt or cleansing herbs such as rosemary, rue, or basil. If you don't have a bathtub, prepare the water with the herbs in a bucket, and after taking your normal shower, pour this water from your neck down, visualizing that all the heavy energy of the year is being washed away, is going away. This bath is a symbol of purification, of deep energetic cleansing. After your bath, put on clean clothes, preferably white or light-colored. Sit back down in your sacred space. Now it's time to look ahead. Close your eyes and visualize the new year that is coming. What do you want it to be like? What feelings do you want to experience? What kind of person do you want to become? Don't just think about material things. Think about states of being. I want to be more patient. I want to be more loving towards myself. I want to be more courageous. I want to be more grateful. I want to be more present. Write your intentions for the new year on a new clean piece of paper. Don't use the word resolution or goal. Use the word intention, because intentions come from the heart, from being. Goals come from the mind, from doing. And what you want is a transformation of being, not just of doing. Write your intentions as affirmations in the present tense. I am patient. I am prosperous. I am loved. I am healthy. I am grateful. Read these intentions aloud 3 times, feeling each word in your heart. Conclude the ritual with gratitude. Thank the past year for everything it taught you. Thank the universe for sustaining you throughout the journey. Thank yourself for having the courage to face the challenges, to persevere even when it was difficult, to choose to grow. Thank the people who supported you. And give thanks in advance for the new year that is coming, full of possibilities, new beginnings and blessings. This closing ritual is not just an exercise. It's a sacred rite of passage. It's you saying to the universe, I consciously close this cycle and consciously open a new one. It's you taking the lead in your own life. It's you recognizing that you have the power to choose who you are and who you want to become. And when you do this, when you mark this transition ritually, something powerful happens in the energy field. You truly close one door and open another, and the new can truly enter. 10th thing. Strengthen your faith and spiritual connection. This 10th action is perhaps the most important of all, Virgo. Before Christmas, you need to strengthen your faith and your spiritual connection. It doesn't matter what your religion or belief is. It doesn't matter if you believe in God, the universe, cosmic energy, or nature. What matters is that you cultivate a connection with something greater than yourself, because it is this connection that sustains you in difficult times. It is what gives you purpose when everything seems meaningless. It is what reminds you that you are not alone on this journey. You, Virgo, have a tendency to want to control everything, to want to understand everything, to want to be certain of everything. Your logical and analytical mind craves rational explanations for life. But the truth is that there are mysteries that the mind will never be able to explain. There are experiences that don't fit into the rational. There are miracles that defy logic. And when you strengthen your faith, you open yourself to these dimensions of existence that reason cannot reach. Faith isn't about blindly believing in something. True faith is about trusting, even when you don't understand. It's about surrendering to the mystery. It's about accepting that you don't have all the answers, and that's okay. It's about recognizing your humanity, your limitations, and at the same time acknowledging that you are part of something infinite, eternal, sacred. This combination of humility and greatness is what defines true spirituality. Before Christmas, commit to doing something every day to strengthen this connection. It could be praying, meditating, reading sacred texts from your tradition, walking in nature with awareness of the divine presence, doing conscious breathing exercises to give thanks for life, lighting a candle with intention, creating a personal altar in a corner of your home. The format doesn't matter. What matters is the intention. What matters is that you set aside a moment of the day to step away from the mundane and touch the sacred. If you have a religion, truly reconnect with it. Not as a social obligation, not as an empty tradition, but as a genuine search for spiritual connection. If you don't have a formal religion, explore your spirituality in your own way. Read about different traditions. Experiment with different practices. Find what resonates with your heart. The important thing is that you cultivate an active spiritual life, not just a passive belief. Prayer is one of the most powerful practices that exist. But it needs to be true prayer, not mechanical. It's not about repeating memorized words without feeling. It's about opening your heart and speaking to the divine as if you were speaking to your best friend. It's about being vulnerable, being honest, being yourself. It's about asking for help when you need it, giving thanks for blessings, seeking guidance in moments of confusion. Prayer creates a bridge between you and the sacred. Meditation is also essential. It doesn't have to be complicated. It can simply be sitting in silence for 10 minutes every day and observing your breath. In that silence, you find the voice of your soul. You find peace that the outside world will never give you. You find answers that were inside you all along but you couldn't hear because of the mental noise. Meditation teaches you to be present, to be fully present here and now. Read texts that nourish your soul. These can be religious texts, spiritual books, poems that touch your heart, stories of people who overcame great challenges through faith. Feed your mind with content that uplifts you, that inspires you, that reminds you of your divine nature. Because you are what you consume, not only in terms of food, but in terms of ideas, words, and energies. Practice contemplation. Look at the starry sky and feel the immensity of the universe. Look at a flower and marvel at the perfection of nature. Look into a child's eyes and see the purity of their soul. Look at your own hands and give thanks for all they do for you. Contemplation takes you out of the mundane and places you in the sacred. It makes you perceive divinity in everything. Develop a personal relationship with the divine. It doesn't need to be mediated by anyone. You have direct access. Talk, ask questions, give thanks, ask. Create intimacy. Because when you have this strong connection, you never truly feel alone. You know there is a greater force supporting you, guiding you, protecting you. And this certainty gives you a courage that nothing in the world can give. Before Christmas, make a commitment to yourself. A commitment to actively cultivate your faith every day. Not just when things are difficult, not just when you need something, but as a daily practice of connection, of gratitude, of reverence for life. Because when you strengthen your faith, you strengthen your foundation. And no matter what storms come, you stand firm because you are rooted in the sacred. 11th thing, invest in deep self-care. Virgo, you who spend so much time taking care of others, solving other people's problems, being useful to everyone. When was the last time you truly took care of yourself? And I'm not talking about basic care. I'm talking about deep, genuine self-care. The kind that nourishes not only your body but your soul. Before Christmas, you need to dedicate yourself to this. You need to prioritize yourself. You need to put yourself first without guilt. There's a very strong limiting belief within you that being selfish is bad. That thinking only of yourself is wrong. That you always have to be available to others. But let me tell you a spiritual truth. You can't give what you don't have. If you are empty, tired, exhausted, what do you have to offer others? Only leftovers. Only crumbs. Only an exhausted version of yourself. But when you are full, when you are well, when you are nourished, then you have much to give. And you give it in a healthy way without exhausting yourself. Self-care is not a luxury. It's a necessity. It's a responsibility. It's self-love in action. And before Christmas, you will dedicate time and energy to taking care of yourself on all levels. Physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual. Let's take it one step at a time. On a physical level, how is your body? When was the last time you truly rested? Not just slept, but truly rested. Without worrying about pending tasks. Without feeling guilty for being idle. Just resting, allowing your body to recover. Before Christmas, take at least one whole day just to rest. Switch off everything. Don't do anything productive. Just be. Take care of your diet. Not in a punitive way, obsessively counting calories, but in a loving way. Preparing meals that nourish your body. Eating slowly, mindfully, savoring each bite. Drinking enough water. Eating fruits, vegetables, foods that give you energy and vitality. Your body is your temple. Treat it as such. Move your body. It doesn't have to be intense workouts at the gym if you don't like them. Could be a walk in nature. It could be dancing alone in your room. Could be gentle stretching. Could be yoga. The important thing is to get your body out of its inertia, to get the energy flowing. You'll see how much better you feel afterward. Take care of your appearance, not to please others, but to feel good about yourself. Get a haircut if you need it. Take care of your nails. Wear clothes that make you feel beautiful and comfortable. Take relaxing baths. Moisturize your skin. These small gestures of self-care are acts of self-love. On an emotional level, allow yourself to feel what you're feeling. You have this tendency to repress emotions, to think you need to be strong all the time, to not give space to vulnerability. But repressed emotions make the body and soul sick. So before Christmas, give yourself permission to feel everything. If you need to cry, cry. If you need to scream, find a safe place and scream. If you need to talk about what you're feeling, seek out someone you trust or a therapist. Write about your emotions. Keep a journal. Put everything that's bottled up inside down on paper. This process is liberating. It's healing. It's transformative. You don't need to show it to anyone. It's just for you. A safe space where you can be completely honest with yourself. On a mental level, clear your mind. It's overloaded with worries, planning, and constant analysis. Practice non-thinking. Meditate. Or simply stare at a fixed point without thinking about anything. Give that overworked mind a rest. It deserves a vacation too. Consume content that is good for your mental health. Stop watching news that only brings misfortune. Stop engaging in social media arguments that only irritate you. Intentionally choose what enters your mind. Movies that inspire you. Books that uplift you. Music that calms or cheers you up. Conversations that nourish you. On a spiritual level, reconnect with your essence. Who are you beyond the roles you play? Beyond being a son, father, mother, employee, friend, before all of that, who are you? Spend time in silence seeking this answer. Not in your mind, but in your heart. Feel your soul. Connect with it. This is the deepest self-care there is. Establish healthy boundaries. Learn to say no without feeling guilty. You don't need to be available to everyone all the time. You don't need to solve everyone's problems. You don't need to please everyone. Protect your energy. Protect your time. Protect your space. This isn't selfishness. It's wisdom. Before Christmas, Make a list of self-care practices that you will implement regularly. Don't wait to have time. Create the time. Prioritize yourself. Because at the end of the day, you are the person you will spend your whole life with. It's the most important relationship you have. So invest in it. Take care of it. Nurture it. You deserve all the love, all the care, all the attention that you so generously give to others. 12th thing. Declare your intentions for the new cycle out loud. We've reached the 12th and final thing you need to do before Christmas, Virgo. And this is the most powerful of all because it will energetically seal the entire transformation process you began with the previous 11 actions. You will declare your intentions for the new cycle aloud. And when I say aloud, I mean literally that. Not just thinking, not just writing, but verbalizing. Because the spoken word has a power of manifestation that few understand. There's a reason why all the world's spiritual traditions use spoken words in their rituals and ceremonies. Mantras, prayers, affirmations, decrees. Because when you speak something aloud, you are setting that intention in motion in the physical world. Sound creates vibration. Vibration creates movement. Movement creates reality. It's not magic in the sense of illusion. It's energetic science. But it's not just about saying anything haphazardly. There's a right way to make powerful declarations. First, you need to be clear about what you want to declare. You need to have done all the inner work first. That's why this is the last action, because it presupposes that you've already done the other 11. You've already forgiven. You've already cleansed. You've already let go. You've already closed things out. You've already connected. You've already taken care of yourself. Now you're ready to declare the new. Choose a special moment to make this declaration. Could be on Christmas Eve under the stars if possible. It could be the following morning when the sun rises. It could be in a place in nature that you consider sacred. The important thing is that it is a time and place that have meaning for you. Wear white if possible, symbolizing the new, the pure, the fresh start. Before making the declaration, enter a state of inner stillness. Take several deep breaths. Place your hand on your heart. Feel your connection to the divine. Feel your connection to the earth beneath your feet. Feel grounded and expansive at the same time. You are finite and infinite at the same time. You are human and divine at the same time. Feel this truth in your body. Now declare it. Speak in the first person in the present tense as if it were already true. Don't use the future tense. Don't say I will be or I want to be. Say I am. I am prosperous. I am healthy. I am loved. I am at peace. I am confident. I am grateful. I am abundant. I am protected. I am guided. I am blessed. Each declaration should be short, clear, powerful, and it should come from the bottom of your heart. Declare it in every area of your life. Declare it over your health, over your relationships, over your work, over your finances, over your spiritual growth, over your inner peace, over your purpose. Don't be ashamed to declare big things. Don't diminish your dreams for fear of seeming pretentious. This is your moment. Your time to reclaim the greatness that exists within you. Speak with conviction, with authority, with certainty, not as a timid request, not as a fragile hope, but as a decree, as an order, as a declaration of power, because you have power. You were created in the image and likeness of the divine. You have the power to co-create your reality. And when you declare something with absolute faith, the universe has no choice but to respond. After making your declarations, give thanks. Give thanks as if you have already received everything you declared, because on the energetic plane you have already received it. It is only waiting to manifest on the physical plane. And the more you live as if it were already real, the faster it becomes real. Anticipatory gratitude is one of the most powerful manifestation tools that exist. If possible, record your statements on your phone, or write them down and keep them. And in the following days, in moments of doubt, in moments when physical reality seems to contradict your statements, go back and listen or read them. Remember what you declared. Reaffirm it. Because manifestation is not a one-time event. It is a continuous process of maintaining the vision, maintaining the faith, keeping the vibration aligned with what you want to create. And there's something very important you need to understand, Virgo. After you declare something, you need to live as the person you declared yourself to be. If you declared yourself to be prosperous, you can't continue living in a scarcity mindset. If you declared yourself to be healthy, you can't continue neglecting your body. If you declared yourself to be loved, you can't continue relating in a way that pushes people away. Your actions need to be aligned with your declarations. Otherwise, you're sending mixed signals to the universe. Live according to your declaration. Make decisions based on it. When you have to choose between two options, ask yourself, which of these choices aligns with who I have declared myself to be? And choose that one. Every time. Without exception. Because that's how you prove to the universe, and especially to yourself, that you truly believe in what you have declared. This 12th action is the culmination of the entire process. It's the icing on the cake. It's the final seal. After doing everything I asked you to do in this video, after doing this deep inner work, after preparing yourself spiritually, you are ready to declare the new. To claim your best life. To position yourself as a conscious co-creator of your reality. And when you do this, Virgo, with a heart full of faith and a soul full of certainty, miracles happen. Doors open. Paths appear. The impossible becomes possible. And the life you've always dreamed of begins to materialize before your eyes. If this message resonated with your zodiac sign, trust me, it's no coincidence. When the universe wants to speak to you, it sends exactly the right signal. And you're here because you needed to hear this today. Your contribution as a subscriber or member is what keeps these messages alive. Messages that touch, awaken, and transform lives. And if this video made sense to you, leave your birth date in the comments. Virgo, we've reached the end of this journey. 12 powerful things you need to do before Christmas to transform your life. Each of these actions carries immense spiritual weight. Each one was specifically chosen to help you end this year in the best possible way and open the new year with completely renewed energy. You saw how it all begins with forgiveness, with letting go of what hurt you, because you can't enter the new carrying the weight of the old. Then comes the external cleansing of your home, your space, creating room for blessings to arrive. And gratitude, that powerful practice that completely changes your vibration and attracts more good things. We talked about human reconnection, about honoring the bonds that were once important, about genuine kindness towards those in need, about silencing complaints and choosing a different narrative for your life, about writing for the future and creating a clear vision of what you want to manifest. We also address the need to disconnect from the digital world to reconnect with reality, to create sacred rituals that mark your transitions, to strengthen your faith and spiritual connection, to care for yourself with love and dedication, and finally to declare aloud with power and authority who you are and what you are creating in your life. Each of these 12 things isn't just a task to cross off a list. They are gateways to transformation. They are opportunities for profound change. They are seeds you are planting now that will germinate over the next year. But they will only germinate if you actually do it. If you step out of the video and act. Because information without action doesn't generate transformation. It's just dead knowledge. So here's my challenge for you, Virgo. Don't let this video be just another one you watched and forgot. Make it happen. Grab a sheet of paper right now and write down these 12 things. Put a date next to each one. Commit to them. And then execute them. One by one. With intention. With presence. With an open heart to receive the blessings that each action will release in your life. Christmas is coming. The new year is coming. This is the time for you to do things differently. To stop living on autopilot and start living with purpose. To stop being a victim of circumstances and start creating your own reality. To stop waiting for life to get better and start making life better through your conscious choices. You now hold in your hands a powerful spiritual map. 12 steps that will take you from where you are to where you want to be. Use this map. Follow this map. Trust this map. Because it was made especially for you, for your sign, for your moment. It's no coincidence that you found this video. It's divine synchronicity. It's the universe showing you the way. And remember, you are not alone on this journey. The universe is conspiring in your favor. The angels are protecting you. Your spiritual guides are guiding you. All you need to do is your part. Do these 12 things with faith, with dedication, with an open heart. And then watch the miracles happen. Because they will happen. You can be sure of that. Now, if you're not yet subscribed to this channel, now is the time to subscribe and turn on notifications. Because here you'll find profound spiritual guidance, messages the universe has for your sign, and content that will help you navigate your journey better. Don't miss the upcoming videos. They may bring exactly the message you need to hear at the right time. If the messages on this channel have touched your heart, if you have benefited from this content, please consider becoming a member. Your contribution keeps this work alive. It allows me to continue bringing these messages to you and to so many other people who need to hear them. Together, we form a community of seekers, of people who want to evolve, who want to live better, who want to connect with the sacred. Now tell me in the comments, which of these 12 things resonated most strongly with you? Which one do you feel is most urgent to do? Leave your birth date below so I can feel the energy of those watching. And share this video with other Virgos you know. Spread this message, because maybe someone you love needs to hear exactly this today. May Christmas bring you and your family much peace, joy, and unity. May you enter the new year renewed, strengthened, and ready to live the best version of your life. May all the blessings the universe has prepared for you manifest in abundance. You deserve it. You have always deserved it. Now is the time to claim and live that truth. Until the next video, God be with you. Stay with the light. Stay with love. And above all, stay with yourself, because you are your greatest treasure.